Assalamu alaikum. In this lecture, we'll study tree diagram. So before studying tree diagram, you should know if you toss one time, two times, three times, toss a coin actually. When you play cricket, you toss like chan, chawa, aata hai, sort of cheezein. So like here, So actually, we are knowing how many chances to get, head and tail, and how many times, one time, two times. Okay, suppose you want to toss one time, so you have two possibilities, head and tail. If you are going to toss two times, so you have possibilities, head, first time head, second time head, again the first time head, second time tail, first time tail, second time head, first time tail, second time tail. This is a possibility. If you toss three times, so first possibility head, 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 like, and like same here, first possibility head, first time, and second time head, again third time tail. So like similarly here, head, tail, head, tail, tail, head, tail, 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 head, tail, tail. So we can understand, we can possible things, these possible things we can draw through tree diagram. So this is illustration for tree diagram. You toss first time, you have two possible head and tail. You toss second time, head and tail, again head and tail. You open two branches. Uh, First coin you toss first time, so you have two possibilities, head and tail. And you toss second time, you have possibilities, head, tail, head, tail. You see through this diagram, head, tail. Okay, again tail, head, tail. Okay, so you toss three times, so you have possible outcomes like head, tail, head, tail, head, tail. Again, similarly, for tail, head, tail, head, tail. So you have eight possible outcomes in a head, tail, head. Like, okay, anyway, so through this diagram you can notice, like, so how many possible outcomes you can find through this diagram, how many possible outcomes you have, probability spaces. So by the way, you have another option, good news, because in activity you don't need to draw tree diagram, but in exam, like inter exam, and so O-level exams, and undergraduate exams, any exam. Okay, anyway, so in your teachers, you are not asked like draw tree diagrams. So how do you know? So sample spaces, sample, yeah, probability spaces. Like we have formula 2 power n. Okay, now we use this magical formula. So you toss, one time you have how many possibilities? 2 power 1. Two possible. 2 power 1 is 2. Maybe one can in a head can be occur, or tail can be occur. Okay, two possibilities. Okay, two possible outcomes we have. So okay, for two times we draw two. Flip a coin two times. So we have possible outcomes. First head. Again, is we toss second time, maybe head can occur, and similarly, first time head, second time tail, against first time tail, second time head, first time tails, again second time tail. So how many possible outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4. We use formula 2 power 2 is 4. Similarly, for 3 times, so 2 power 3 is 8. See here, through this diagram, tree diagram, outcomes here, head, how many possible outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 possible outcomes. So in exam, maybe you ask how many, what is the probability of two head, what is the probability of one head, one tail. Suppose you ask in exam, maybe you are asked what is the probability of two head, one head, one tail, probability of two head, one tail, two tails and one head. So you can find, so you want to know two head. Okay, the probability is, its probability is like 1 by 0.234. Okay, probability of two tail is again 1 by 4. Actually, I'm talking about you flipping a coin two times. Right? Suppose you toss, when you toss three times, you toss a coin three times. So what's the probability of two head and one tail. Uh, Possibility is like, you know, 1, 2, and 3. 3 out of 8. 3 out of 8 means chances you are occurring. Okay, like possibilities, for occurring. Okay, so what is the probability of 2 tail and 1 head? Again, 3 by 1, 2, 3. So remember in exam, probability of 2 head, when you draw 3 times, probability of 2 head, 1 tail, 3 by 8. Probability of 2 tail and 1 head is 3 again, 3 by 8. Or probability by the probability of 3 tails is 1 by 8. So we can understand, like, we know sum of probability is equal to 1. You suppose you forget probability of 1 head, 1 tail. We know probability of 2 head is 1 by 4. Probability of 2 tails 1 by 4. And we don't know about 1 head, 1 tail. So just we write here 1 head, 1 tail. So sum of probability is equal to always 1. This is conditional, okay? Condition, okay? Sum of probability is equal to 1, and then use probability 1 head, 1 tail is 2 by 4. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, you need 2 by 4. 1 minus 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. Probability of 1 head, 1 tail is equal to 1 by 2. Is the answer. So, just the two things to remember. This is simply space format 2 power n. Yeah, probability spaces, right? And second things remember is probability of 2 head or 2 tail and 1 head. So just 3 by 8. I think it's not difficult for 2 times. You toss 2 times. Probability of 1 head, 1 tail is 2 by 4. But it's, if you, so by the way, if you toss 3 or 4 times, so what will be possible outcomes? 2 power 4. 2 power 4 is 16. Okay, so now I'm going to ask some question. Suppose I want to toss a coin 5 times. So what are the possible outcomes? Number 1, and what's the probability of you toss 3 times, and what is the probability of 2 head, 1 tail? Okay, or as and probability of 2 tail and 1 head. What is the probability of 2 tail and 1 head? Okay, and probability of 3 tails. Okay, this is your assignment. Thank you for watching my videos. Please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. If you you are watching first time, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye.